Picture this. You walk into a room and without saying a word, women take notice. Not because of how you look, not because of what you're wearing, but because of something else. Something that instantly draws them in. Attraction isn't about luck. It's not about money. It's not even about having the perfect pickup line. The truth is, women are wired to respond to specific psychological triggers, things that make them feel intrigued, excited, and drawn to you on a deeper level. The problem? Most guys spend their time doing the exact opposite of what works. They chase, they overthink, and they try too hard to impress. But what if you could flip the script? What if, instead of you putting in all the effort, women started chasing you? In this video, I'll break down 7 powerful psychological secrets that instantly make you more attractive. These aren't just tricks, they're backed by human behavior and used by the most charismatic, high-value men. And the best part? Anyone can use them. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to do to create that undeniable pull, where she feels compelled to get closer to you. So if you're ready to stop chasing and start attracting, let's get into the first secret, the foundation of all attraction. Secret number 1 is all about confidence, the one trait that instantly sets attractive men apart. Women are naturally drawn to confident men because confidence signals strength, security, and self-assurance. It's not about arrogance or trying to dominate a room. It's about carrying yourself in a way that shows you know your worth. When a man is truly confident, he doesn't need to prove himself or seek approval. Instead, he moves through life with certainty, and that certainty is magnetic. Many men mistakenly believe that confidence is something you're either born with or not, but the truth is, confidence is a skill, something you build over time. One of the quickest ways to appear more confident is through body language. A confident man stands tall, keeps his shoulders back, and makes direct eye contact when he speaks. His movements are controlled, and he never fidgets or looks unsure. On the other hand, poor posture, avoiding eye contact, or hesitating too much can immediately signal insecurity, which kills attraction. Another key to confidence is letting go of the need for approval. Women can instantly sense when a guy is trying too hard to impress them, and it's a major turn-off. The moment you stop caring about what others think and start acting in a way that's true to yourself, you automatically become more attractive. Confident men don't chase validation, they set the standard. Confidence isn't about being the loudest person in the room or having all the answers. It's about owning who you are, being comfortable with yourself, and knowing that you bring value. When you do that, women can't help but take notice. Secret number 2 is mastering body language, the silent signal that speaks louder than words. Women pick up on nonverbal cues instinctively, and the way you carry yourself can make or break attraction before you even say a word. Confident, controlled body language signals strength and self-assurance, while nervous or hesitant movements indicate insecurity. One of the most powerful aspects of body language is posture. A man who stands tall, keeps his shoulders back, and walks with purpose immediately appears more attractive. His movements are deliberate, and he never fidgets or slouches. On the other hand, crossed arms, hunched shoulders, or shifting weight from foot to foot show discomfort, which weakens attraction. Eye contact is another crucial factor. When you look someone in the eyes while speaking, you project confidence and presence. Too much eye movement or constantly looking away suggests nervousness, while steady, natural eye contact creates a feeling of connection. A simple trick is the triangle method, briefly shifting your gaze between her eyes and lips to create subtle tension and intrigue. Another technique that enhances attraction is controlled gestures. Charismatic men don't make sudden, erratic movements. They use slow, intentional gestures. Keeping your hands visible, using open body language, and avoiding nervous habits like touching your face or adjusting your clothes all contribute to a strong, composed presence. Mastering body language isn't about forcing yourself to act a certain way. It's about developing awareness and naturally carrying yourself with confidence. When your body language aligns with a sense of self-assurance, women will notice even before you speak. Before we continue with the video and dive deeper into the psychology of attraction, I'd love to ask for your support. I'm working towards reaching 1,000 subscribers, and your subscription would mean a lot. If you're enjoying this content and want more insights like this, consider hitting that subscribe button. It really helps. Alright, let's get back to it. Secret number 3 is creating a mysterious aura, one of the most powerful ways to keep a woman intrigued. Women are naturally drawn to mystery because it triggers curiosity and excitement. A man who reveals everything about himself too soon removes any sense of challenge, making the interaction predictable and uninteresting. The key to mystery is not oversharing. Many men try to impress women by talking too much about their achievements, experiences, or personal thoughts. But true intrigue comes from leaving room for curiosity. Instead of answering every question in full detail, give just enough enough information to make her want to know more. A simple shift from "I work in marketing" to "I work on projects that keep things interesting" makes her wonder what you really do, inviting more conversation. Another powerful tool is pausing before answering. Confident men don't rush to fill silences. Taking a moment before responding adds depth to your presence and makes your words feel more deliberate. It also shows that you're comfortable with tension, which can be incredibly attractive. Maintaining a mysterious aura doesn't mean being distant or uninterested. It means revealing things gradually, allowing her to uncover different sides of you over time. A man who holds back just enough keeps a woman engaged because she wants to figure him out. Women love a sense of discovery. When you control the pace of how much you reveal, you create an ongoing sense of attraction that keeps her chasing. Secret number 4 is showing genuine interest and mastering the skill of listening. One of the biggest mistakes men make is thinking attraction is all about what they say, but in reality, a woman feels most connected when she feels heard. A man who truly listens stands out because so many others are too focused on themselves or trying to impress her. The key to genuine interest is being present in the conversation. Too often, guys wait for their turn to talk instead of actually absorbing what she's saying. When you actively listen, you respond in a way that makes her feel understood. This doesn't mean nodding and saying "yeah" every few seconds. It means asking thoughtful follow-up questions and showing curiosity about her experiences. Another way to show real interest is by mirroring emotions. If she's excited about something, match her enthusiasm. If she shares something personal, acknowledge it in a way that makes her feel validated. Women are highly attuned to emotional connection, and a man who makes her feel understood creates an instant bond. A simple yet powerful technique is pausing before responding. Instead of rushing to reply, take a second to process what she said. This shows that you're truly considering her words, rather than just thinking about your next move. Women don't want a guy who just talks. They want someone who listens, remembers, and engages. When she feels like you truly understand her, she'll naturally feel more drawn to you. Secret number 5 is using humor to build attraction. Women are naturally drawn to men who can make them laugh, not because humor itself is attractive, but because it shows confidence, intelligence, and social awareness. A man who knows how to be playful and lighthearted creates an enjoyable experience, making a woman want to be around him. The key to using humor effectively is not forcing it. Many guys try too hard to be funny, making jokes that feel rehearsed or over the top. True attraction-building humor is natural and situational. Instead of memorizing jokes, focus on playful teasing, witty comebacks, and making light of the moment. If she spills her drink, instead of panicking, you can smirk and say, "Well, I was going to buy you another drink anyway. You just made it easier for me." This keeps the interaction fun and effortless. One of the most powerful humor techniques is misinterpretation. Taking something she says and playfully twisting it into something unexpected can spark laughter and keep the conversation exciting. For example, if she says, "I love dogs," you could smirk and say, "So you're saying you judge men based on whether they have a dog?" That's a lot of pressure. The key is to keep it light and never mean-spirited. Another important aspect is laughing at yourself. Women love a man who doesn't take himself too seriously. If you trip over your own feet, instead of getting embarrassed, make a joke about it. Confidence comes from owning the moment, and humor is one of the best ways to do that. Women don't remember every word you say, but they do remember how you made them feel. If she associates you with fun, excitement, and laughter, she'll want to be around you more. Humor breaks down barriers, makes you more approachable, and most importantly, keeps her engaged. Secret number 6 is playfully challenging her. Women are naturally drawn to men who don't just agree with everything they say, but instead create a sense of excitement and unpredictability. A man who challenges a woman in a fun and confident way makes the interaction more engaging and keeps her interested. Most guys try too hard to impress women, agreeing with everything they say, afraid to disagree or push back. But the reality is, women don't want someone who just follows along. They want someone who can challenge them in a way that's playful and fun. This doesn't mean arguing or being difficult for no reason. Instead, it's about showing that you have your own opinions and that you're not afraid to express them. One of the best ways to do this is through playful teasing. If she brags about how good she is at something, you can smirk and say, "Oh really? I don't believe it until I see proof." This adds a light-hearted challenge, making the conversation more dynamic. Another way to challenge her is by raising the bar. Instead of instantly giving her validation, make her work for it. If she asks, "Do you think I'm funny?" you can grin and say, "You're alright, but I think you can do better." This creates a sense of playful tension, making her more invested in earning your approval. Women are used to men trying to win them over. When you flip the script and make her work for your attention, it sparks attraction. Being a playful challenge makes you stand out, keeping her intrigued and wanting more. Secret number 7 is having a purpose-driven lifestyle. Nothing is more attractive than a man who knows what he wants and actively works toward it. Women are naturally drawn to men with ambition and direction because it signals strength, independence, and confidence. A man who is passionate about his goals doesn't need to seek validation from others. His actions speak for themselves. Many guys make the mistake of making a woman their sole focus. They prioritize chasing her over their personal growth, and this quickly becomes unattractive. Women don't want to be the center of a man's world. They want to be part of a life that is already exciting and fulfilling. When you have a strong sense of purpose, you create a natural pull that makes her want to be around you. A purpose-driven man isn't just waiting for life to happen. He is actively building something, whether it's a career, a personal project, a fitness goal, or a passion. Having something you're dedicated to gives you an irresistible presence. It shows that your time is valuable and that you won't drop everything just for attention. The key is balance. Being focused on your goals doesn't mean ignoring her or acting distant. It means you're driven and disciplined, which makes every moment you spend with her more meaningful. She sees you as someone worth investing in, not someone who is dependent on her for happiness. A man who has a clear direction in life is naturally attractive. When you live with purpose, confidence follows, and women will be drawn to that energy effortlessly. We've just gone through 7 powerful psychological secrets that make any woman feel naturally drawn to you. These aren't cheap tricks or pickup lines. These are real, proven principles that work because they tap into how attraction actually functions. First, we talked about confidence, the foundation of all attraction. Without it, nothing else matters. Then, we covered body language, showing how simple non-verbal cues can instantly make you more attractive. We explored mystery, teaching you how keeping some things to yourself creates intrigue and keeps her interested. After that, we looked at genuine interest and listening skills, a highly underrated way to connect with women on a deeper level. We also broke down humor, which isn't just about making her laugh, but creating an emotional experience she won't forget. Then came playfully challenging her, keeping interactions fun and engaging by showing that you're not afraid to push back. Finally, we wrapped up with having a purpose-driven lifestyle, proving that the most attractive men are those who have a clear direction and aren't waiting for validation from anyone. Now it's your turn. Which of these 7 secrets do you think is the most important? Do you believe confidence is everything, or do you think humor plays a bigger role in attraction? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button. It really helps more people discover this content. Also, if you want more insights like this, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. Attraction isn't about chasing, it's about becoming the kind of man who naturally draws people in. When you apply these secrets, you'll notice a shift, not just in how women respond to you, but in how you see yourself. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.